Hi guys, my name is Stephanie and you're highly welcome to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I made this Ankara bridal hand fan step by step. It's really simple and easy to make as well with these pearls on it. Okay, so if you're interested to know how I made this step by step, keep watching till the end and don't forget to subscribe, like and share the video as well. So these are the materials that I'm going to be making use of in this project. All right, I have this carton, this lead ring light carton that I'll be making use of, and I have this Ankara fabric. It's actually a small piece. I have gum, and then I also have the stick that I'll be using. Shiny bias or trimming brush is an old brush, and I have this cloth gum and this other one as well, my scissors and tape as well. So keep watching till the end. So this is the piece of Ankara fabric or African print fabric I'm going to be making use of. I'm going to be cutting around these two circles, because I need the two of them. So in case if your fabric doesn't have any pattern or circle, you will just fold it into two like this and then cut around the circle all by yourself. You cut the wideness that you actually need and add allowance for folding inside, okay, because you need extra inches for folding. So because my own, I am actually going to be cutting around this pattern. I'm just marking the wrong side of the fabric. I'm going to be adding extra 1 inch, okay. So what I have here is 8.5 inches and the wideness is okay for me, so I'm going to be adding extra 1 inch all around this circle, the pattern of this circle. All right, I'll add 1 inch round from this side and also the other side of the circle as well. And in case if you actually want to cut and you don't want to measure it, or your fabric doesn't have a pattern, you can use any round cover or something that is round and create a circle for yourself. So after doing that, I'll just go ahead and cut it all the way around, cut the two circles all the way around. So what I have here, this piece that is actually remaining, I'm going to be cutting around. I'm going to be cutting a piece that I'm going to be wrapping on the stick. So the wideness is going to be 2 inches. So I'll mark 2 inches from the upper side all the way to the downside. And then the length that I have for the piece is about 11 inches. So I'll go ahead and mark 11 inches that I'll be needing, and then I'll go ahead and cut it all the way out. So I'll go ahead and mark the wrong side of it, and I'll bring the carton, I'll open it up because I need to cut 2 round circles as well. So I'm going to be using this pattern, this piece as a template to actually cut the 2 round circles. I'll cut this side, and when I'm done, I'll also cut the other side of it as well. So guys, I'm actually done cutting the carton. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be minusing the 1 inch that I actually added on the Ankara fabric for the folding. So I'm going to be minusing 1 inch all the way around, and I'll also minus from the other carton as well, and then I'll go ahead and cut it out. So guys, I'm actually done cutting out the 1 inch all the way around. So now this 1 inch on the fabric is going to be folded. So before I do that, I'm going to be using this gum. I'll actually use the gum and then rub it on the carton, the side that I'm going to be placing the fabric on both of the cartons. I'll rub it very well. I'll rub it really well, because I want it to touch on every part. Okay, so when I'm done, I allowed it to dry a bit. Okay, I allowed it to dry for a while before I place the carton. So I'm just trying to smoothen it so that it will not be rough. I'll just smoothen it. Do the same thing to this other one as well. I'll press it well so that it will not have those rough effect on it. So I'll go ahead and use my scissors to actually trim it, to actually cut it a bit, so that when I'm folding it in on the carton, it's actually not give me a tough time, it will just lie flat. So now I'll still use this gum to actually rub on it towards this edge, the edges of the carton. and the fabric, I'll just rub on it. Do the same thing to the other side as well. So when I'm done, I'll allow it to dry a bit before I'll actually go ahead and fold the fabric towards the carton. Okay, so the gum I'm actually making use of is shoe gum. It's actually strong and the gum is actually nice as well. So while these two are drying, I will still use this gum to rub on the stick. I'll rub it on the stick just the same way you see, like this. I'll rub it really well. Okay, I'll rub it really well all the way to the downside, and I'm going to be placing it on the fabric like this because I'll be rolling it. I'll be rolling it when it's actually a bit dry. So this one is actually okay. So now I will go ahead and be folding it. So because I used my scissors to actually notch it around, it's easier for it to actually lay down properly. I'll do the same thing to this one as well. Okay, so when I'm done, I'll also be rolling this stick on the fabric. So because the fabric is excess, I will still be using the gum to rub on the fabric itself, to roll it, to complete rolling it on it. I'll be folding the downside inward and also the upper side as well. Okay, just the same way you see me doing, like this. So while the fabric is drying a bit, I will still be using the gum to rub on the carton itself and also at the edges of the fabric. So while this one is also drying, I will still fold this one. I will neatly fold it, fold the upper side, fold it all the way to the downside as well. So that's basically what I'm doing right here. I'll fold this one at the downside as well. So this is what I have here. Okay, so now what I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be allowing it to dry a bit, and then also I'm going to be fixing the stick. So I'm marking 3 inches from the upper side to 3 inches. I marked it all the way around. So I'm going to be placing it. The 3 inches is actually going inside. Okay, it's going inside. It's going to be placed inside, and I will also use the gum to rub in that spot that I'm going to be placing the stick. Okay, and also on the 3 inches that I mark on the stick. So that it will actually be strong from there. It will not be moving inside, it will be strong. So I'll place it like that, and then I will use this one to cover it up. I will use it to cover it up. Just be careful so that it will not shift. So I will cover it up just the same way you see, like this, so that it will not be rough. It will actually be neat and well placed. So I'm trying to adjust it and press it really well so that it will gum to the both sides. Okay, so just do it well so that it will come from the both sides, and where this stick is, just try to press it well. So this is what I have. Everything is coming together. So now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to be using this shiny bias of trimming to actually cover the stick part. So now I'm using this cloth gum to rub on it all the way to the downside on the Ankara itself, just the same way you say, like this. So I'll just be generous with the gum. Okay, just the same way you see me doing, like this. So now I'm going to be using the trimming to actually roll on it. I will continue covering it and rolling all the way to the downside, just the same way you see me doing, like this. I'll continue doing it like that to properly cover the Ankara itself. Okay, so that's what I'm just trying to do. So I'm done. I've reached the downside, so I will still be using the gum to actually rub all the way on the edges of the hand fan. I'll rub all the way around, and then I'll be using the trimming as well to cover on the edges. Okay, so that's what I'm basically trying to do here. I'm trying to cover it well so that it will not be rough. I'll do it all the way around to the other side, just the same way you see me doing in this video. So when I reach from this place that the stick is actually fixed in, I will use more of the gum and also round the trimming from there so that it will not show, and press it well inside. Okay, so that's what I did there basically. So this is how it looks like. So now I'm going to be using this white pearls to actually fix around the fan. I'll be using this gum. Instead, it's cloth gum because it's stronger and better for it. So I will use it and fix the pearls all the way around from this side. And when I'm done, I'm also going to be doing the same thing from the other side as well. So this is how it looks like from this side. I'll be doing the same thing from that I've done this side to this other side as well. So I'm done doing the both sides, and this is what it looks like. So the fan is actually ready. This is how simple and easy it is to make the fan. Alright, so thank you guys so much for the people that are still here. If you are still here, thank you, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and also share the video as well to anyone you know the video will be of help to. Okay, thank you so much, and let me know in the comment section if you'll be trying this fan for yourself or for someone. See you in my next video. Bye.